Hey guys, we're taking a look at Dragon Ball FighterZ or Dragon Ball FighterZ. I don't really know how it's pronounced, but this recently just got added onto the Game Pass and I'm testing it out on the AMD Ryzen 55500U. Now this is currently running at 1080p with the highest possible settings and the performance is actually rock solid. You'll see that the 1% lows will dip down here and there, but that's usually during just animations or like the opening. Throughout the gameplay itself, it's going to be a locked 60 experience and it's going to be an incredible experience. Now I suck so bad at this game. It's kind of ridiculous how bad I am. I also really suck at the Guilty Gear games, so it's just one of those things where the fact that this is pretty much just a Dragon Ball themed Guilty Gear meant that I was going to have a very rough time with it. But it performs really well on here, and this is one of those things where you're going to have essentially just the full gaming experience here on this laptop. You are not missing out on anything. This is full 1080p with the max settings, and it's incredible performance. And like I said, this recently just got added to the Game Pass, and it's going to be pretty much one of the best games that you can play on there if you have this chip, because it's going to give you a great experience and it's going to be fully featured. Really the only thing that sucks is just how expensive and how abundant the amount of DLC in this game is, but I mean at least it comes with the Game Pass. And I mean visually the game looks great. This is like really good graphics. Like it looks better than pretty much any other Dragon Ball Z game that I've ever played, and I used to be a huge fan of the Dragon Ball Z games, like specifically like the PS2 era, like the Budokai Tenkaichi games. Incredible stuff. Like the rosters back then were ridiculous, dude. Like games would essentially just come with like 100 playable characters. Like if somebody just showed up for like 3 seconds in like an episode, they were probably going to end up getting added to a game at some point. Like I think by the time of Budokai Tenkaichi 3, they pretty much just had literally every character that ever showed up on the screen in there. It was incredible. Like the amount of value that you got back then was just crazy. Nowadays, I mean, this game comes with a really limited selection of characters, and overall I feel like the fact that you have to pay for like characters individually sometimes. Like I'm looking at the Microsoft store right now and individual characters are like $5 each. That's ridiculous if you ask me. But at least the base game itself is actually enjoyable to play. That's more than you can say for a lot of games that have a crap ton of DLC, where pretty much the DLC was the main focus and everything else was kind of just an afterthought. Overall though, you can't really complain too much about the base game that now that it's on the Game Pass. But really, just don't buy the DLC. Please, for the love of God, do not encourage this behavior from these companies. Don't buy that DLC. But anyways, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, be sure to subscribe and I will see you guys next time.